Alright, so last episode we faced some tough challenges in the Champions League. The first one was Chelsea. In the first leg we picked up a 0-0 draw against them, but in the second leg we beat them here, as you can see, with Darwin Núñez and Lamine Yamal creating this opportunity for Rafinha to score the second for us to beat them 2-1 in this game. And after that we took an RB Leipzig, which was not much of a challenge in the first leg. And you can see Lamine Yamal running through their team like he does IRL and scored a great goal there to make it 1-0 and put us ahead. And not much later in the game, before the half-time break, Darwin Núñez would have an opportunity to keep him safe there first of all, but Núñez would tap in the second attempt and make it 2-0. Then later on, he would score a great goal there to make it 3-0 and send us through into the semi-finals of the Champions League. And we took on Celta Vigo here, and again it ended 1-0, but the scoreline didn't matter because all we had to do was win this game. And courtesy of Lewandowski, the captain, for this game anyway, we were crowned champions of the Liga to win our second trophy of the season here, the first being the Super Copa. Let's get into today's episode and hopefully win more trophies here. And to start today's episode off with a chance to complete the domestic treble by beating Real Madrid here in the Copa del Rey final. Let's get straight into this one. We did beat them in the Super Copa final. We've been dominant against them in the league so far. And let's get into this one and hopefully win our third trophy of the season here after we've already won the Super Copa and the league title. Let's get into this final here against Real Madrid and hopefully win back-to-back domestic trebles here. And we've got a Ajax Crimea to do after this one, and then after that we're going to probably do some more teams, or maybe one or two more teams before SD26 comes out, depending on how, on the series take to do. Let's see if we can beat Real Madrid here to win the Copa del Rey. To start the episode off with, Rafinha turns, can't get the shot away though. And this episode will probably be a bit of a shorter one than usual, considering we have like two proper games to actually play, considering we've already won a lot. That's a great ball into Yamal, who's offside, surprisingly. Here is Mbappe, who shoots, and he's hit the post. Núñez, what a pass through to Lamine Yamal. Yamal, he scored to make it 1-0. Yamal does score this time on his own side. After Mbappe hit the post, Yamal goes up the other end and scores himself. Obviously just had a goal disallowed for being offside, but this time Núñez with a pass through and Lamine Yamal with a great finish there to make it 1-0 to us. And Yamal's been so great in this series, man. It's been so fun to use. I can't wait to use him in SD26, man. It's probably going to be even better in that game, being 89 rated. I mean, he's 91 rated in this series, but obviously he should be pretty good in SD26. And I will do a Barcelona series in SD26, maybe fairly early on. I'm not so sure when I want to do the series in SD26, depending on how many other teams I want to do. So we're going to start with a Man City Career Mode, and after that probably do a Real Madrid series, start with two big teams. And I think I want to do an RTG series fairly early on into SD26 with Hamburg, obviously just getting promoted back to the Bundesliga. I think they could be a pretty fun Career Mode team to do with a bunch of signings they have made. Using this pacer to get forward. There's a Brazilian. That's great defending there from Kabasi. Bringing it forward to Vinicius. Vinicius got a good bit of pace there. Vinny inside shoots and misses. Lovely play there to find Yamal again here. Yamal into Darwin Núñez, who puts it wide. There we go. Can he be the guy to find it and get a brace? Oh, does that think Lamine Yamal? That was absolutely incredible there from the Spaniard, the star boy of the team, the man who most likely will, the same man is 18, the guy who will most likely win the Ballon d'Or. IRL, well, maybe not IRL, but maybe at the end of the season he will win the Ballon d'Or, because we're going to sim after. If he do, hopefully win the Champions League, we'll sim on the way to November and see if he can win a Ballon d'Or in the series. He scores this wicket 2-0 with a fantastic goal there from him. He puts the 2-0 up against Ancelotti's Real Madrid. It should be Alonso, but obviously they haven't updated that in the game. Blocked by Kabasi, it's gone back to him. It's Vinicius through. Kabasi's there though again. See, Kabasi is so good, man. Get the advantage for that. Vinicius cuts back, finds Camavinga. Shot taken by Tchouaméni, straight into the cluster of Jean Garcia. Vinicius. Ball in. Had a goal by Bellingham wide of the post, and somehow Benassia's got an injury there. Mbappe trying to drag Madrid back into the game here. Plays it across. There's a shot blocked by Araujo, and we can't get it clear. John Garcia, what a save. Get it, there we go. It's like to be a red card for him. It's going to be a yellow because the game hasn't stopped. But Lamine, looking for the hat-trick late in this game here. Lamine's taken out at the edge of the box. And that will be a free kick. And we do have a certain Polish striker as Trent gets a yellow. It should be a red. That's what Lewandowski's saying there. That should be a red card. I think he got a double foul there. But a free kick to end the game. And they're going to bring on Destiny Doji probably just for appearances and stuff like that. But I'm not sure why he isn't starting. But Lewandowski is going to take this free kick. And an opportunity to give himself a goal. HGS just came on and he gets a free kick here. And Robert Lewandowski, can he gets one final goal in this game? Lewandowski hits it. And he's hit the crossbar. I didn't even put that much power on it because I knew it, because it was close range. But we get a 2-0 victory to win the Copa del Rey over Madrid. And let's cut to the trophy lift and we'll see Rafinha lift another trophy here. And hopefully Inacio is completely fine. And well, it's back-to-back domestic treble. So Hansi Flick also did treble that had just won IRL. And the treble would win here in this series with Rafinha stepping up to lift the Copa del Rey. And by the way, I'm going to let Yamal lift the Champions League. If we do win the final, he will be the captain for that game. But Rafinha steps up here to lift the Copa del Rey. You'd love to see it. And what a way to sort of possibly do the series finale. So you guys know if it's the series finale by the title and thumbnail, but I don't right now. And Rafinha lifts the trophy. Let's get into the Champions League final. We've got to swim a bunch of games in between, and hopefully we end up winning the Champions League here. Actually, I think we have the semi-finals to play next up. I think we're actually having the semi-finals after this, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get into whatever is next, basically. Alright, so I completely forgot that we actually do have these semi-finals up next. As you can see, we're going to be taking on Manchester City here, away from home in the semi-final first leg. As you can see, Inacio was completely fine, which you'd love to see. He did not get a long-term injury from that game. And let's get into this one. A few days after we did win the Copa del Rey, and you can see by the players being complacent, which hopefully doesn't come back to haunt us in this game. But let's get into this one up against Pep Guardiola's Man City and hopefully get a big victory in the first leg, so we can send the second leg and then get into the Champions League final to end the episode. And Nunez, I love that from Darwin Nunez. Can he put us ahead here? Oh, the pass to Yamal wasn't the best. I should have maybe a shot there, I don't know. Good work there from Inacio. Yeah, why are they playing Fede Valverde at right back? Interesting. Dani Olmo. Oh, Bremer. That was about to go through straight to Darwin Nunez for the first goal of the game. I love that from Lamine. But it's white. That's a red card, ref. That's a red, surely. He's tried to kill Yamal there, Nico Gonzalez. Surely that's a red card. Yes, it is. And rightfully so. This was an awful challenge from him. Like, I'm not. What is he thinking? He just hacks him from behind. That was just straight up. There's no denying that's a red card. And Pep's, well, arguing for no reason with the fourth official there. It's a guaranteed red card as Rafinha on the free kick here. Can we take the lead from this free kick? It's unlikely because Rafinha's free kick's not the best. We have scored one with him, but Rafinha from the set piece hits it, blocked by the Wardo. Rafinha, second attempt, long shot blocked again. It's going to Rafinha was incredible there, but again they stop us with Ruben Diaz. We're just like one pass away from scoring in this game. Grealish coming forward. Good defending though against him. Oh, ref! Oh. Haaland on the free kick, whips it in. Yamal heads it away. And Olmo loses out. Let's actually just keep possession. That's not the pass I wanted, but we'll make it work. I've almost got an hour in this game. We haven't scored a goal yet. Don't be offside. Thank you, Darwin Nunez. Can you score here? Darwin Nunez does score finally. It's taken almost an hour to get a goal in this game. But we get a goal here at the Etihad. Obviously, it's not as big as it used to be with the away goals rule no longer being a thing, which I think is a good thing. But Darwin Nunez of all players, which I wouldn't expect us to be using in this series at the start of it when I started it, but he scores his, but a great player for us in this series, as we expected. And he scores it to make it 1-0, which we'd love to see. As Lewandowski applauds, as he's going to bring on someone there, not too sure who that was. Might have been Ryan Shaky, because he doesn't have a face gun in this game. but we're still with Dani Olmo. And apparently that was a free kick they brought on Reinders as well. Ignacio. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Rafinha turns, Rafinha inside, shot blocks by force to Darwin Núñez, who makes it 2-0. I didn't expect him to score that one. I just thought I'd take the shot when I had the opportunity. It was very much a smash and grab type of effort there. The ball just fell to him kindly, and he gets a shot away and scores it with a great finisher to make it 2-0 to us. You see, it was forced to him there. I was thinking about passing it to Yamal, but that would have been a mistake. And Darwin Núñez just smashes it on his right foot into the back of the net. No stopping that one. Side netting. Lovely finish from him. He's going to be selfish. Play it across. Oh. What has happened? Just let him know the Ignacio. I'd love to see it. Haaland. Oh, there's some more there. Haaland. Oh, no. And Haaland puts City back in it. It's 2-1. And Chavez. I mean, Man City have done nothing all game. If they end up getting back in this one, I will be frustrated, considering we have dominated all game. Gavi. Lewandowski now, can he make it free? Tip boss, he's at the post. Chavez. Good defending there from Alejandro about it though, to stop them. Oh, no. Please get to that one, please. Kabasi. Thank you. And, you know, if in doubt, just get it out. There we go. A 2-1 victory. We'll sim the second leg because we should beat them. And we deserve to win this game by a larger margin. We dominated Man City in this one. We should have been 3 or 4 goals up, in my opinion. But Lewandowski hitting the post. And some good defending overall from City in this game. Stopped us from scoring more goals. And we take a good lead going into the second game. And Darwin Núñez with the man of the match performance, a 10.0 rating for him, which you'd love to see there. And as you can see in the second leg against Man City, we'll pick a 1-1 draw here, beating them 3-2 overall, with Lewandowski scoring the only goal for us in this game and Grealish getting a goal back for them, but it wasn't enough. And we're through officially to the Champions League final, so getting to the game, well, now, basically. And here we are, the Champions League final up against Bayern Munich, who knocked out Real Madrid in the semi-final. So it could have been an El Clasico final. We're going to take on Bayern here. And let's get straight into this one. Yamal will be the captain for this game. And unfortunately, with that yellow card he picked up in the second leg against Man City, Lewandowski is suspended. So he's not going to be in the squad for this game. But obviously, he's going to be with us for these celebrations in like the actual real life, how it would be IRL. So it's hopefully get Lewandowski one more Champions League win up against a team they did win it with. Previously, obviously, Barcelona have not won this trophy since 2015. Let's get into this one. And hopefully, 10 years later, we'll crown them champions of Europe once again. But a player that's really caught my eye quite a lot, which is a good and bad thing. This has not been bad. Oh, why is it? Why would I want to try and pass it all the way back there to Kabasi and then try to pass it to Dani Olmo, who's directly next to Darwin Núñez? Like, what there from Rafinha. And why did he stop the run? Why did he stop? Oh no, my players are just stuck in mud. I can't move. Thank you, Garcia. Olmo, look at that from hitting from a Leipzig man. Ball over to Darwin Núñez. Darwin. Núñez hits the post. In into Rafinha. Oh, just tried to pass it to Yamal, but again tried to pass it to Núñez. I'm not sure the pass would have worked out anyway, but as I aim at Yamal with that pass, Yamal, you've got to win that. Put ahead to Musiala, who hits it, and John Garcia, good save. He could have caught it though, and he should have caught it. Oh, the passing, man. Why did they try to pass it at that angle? Dani Olmo wins it back though. And can Dani Olmo put us ahead in this game? Dani Olmo, Chris inside, he shoots, and that's straight at Manuel Neuer. Núñez to Lamine Yamal. Up against Alphonso Davies, so it's going to be a very awkward battle. Love that though from Yamal, trying to get a bit of space, and he gets it. And he's going to win a penalty there as Davies takes him out from behind. It might be a red card for the Canadian. It's going to be a yellow. Not too sure about that one, referee. I feel like it should be a red. It's inside the box. It's a penalty. And you know what? It's going to be Yamal to take. Lamine Yamal. with only 69 penalties. Can he score? He 180, so he takes it. The captain for this game, up against Manuel Neuer. And Lamine buries it to put us ahead before the half-time break in the Champions League final. It's one generation versus the other there for that penalty. The new generation in Yamal versus the old guard in Neuer. And Yamal wins the battle there and makes it 1-0 to us. And he won the penalty, so I thought, you know, he's going to take it. And Neuer couldn't stop him from scoring. He guessed the wrong way. And Yamal buries it to make it 1-0 to us here. At 1 minute added on, I wouldn't be surprised if they score straight from kickoff here. It feels like one of those games. No. Thank you for blocking that, Garcia. Deli Olmo, go on Rafinha. Here we go, Rafinha. It's a good cross, Nunez flicks it on to Lamine Yamal, who buries it for 2-0. I finally managed to win a header and do something that I've tried many times in this game, trying to flick on a header to the back post. But most of the times my players don't win headers, but Nunez does so there. And Lamine, as a captain, has a brace in this game. It's a great cross by Rafinha, a good header, and a great first-time finish there. I knew I couldn't take a touch because Neuer would have recovered and Davis would have came over. So I thought, you know what, let's just smash it first time. And Lamine puts it into the bottom corner. Neuer was close to getting it, but not enough. Or not, too late, too little, too late for him. And Lamine's off for a brace, like I mentioned, beating Neuer for a second time. Also, we're looking to get revenge for those losses. And obviously 11 years in the future, as this would be 2026, win another Champions League for Barcelona. As Rafinha to Yamal, oh, it could be a hat-trick, and Yamal has got a hat-trick in the UCL final and puts us 3 goals to the good here. And Lamine Yamal has, stepped up to say the least. He's technically, he's 18 IRL, so obviously it would be 18 in this final in real life, but Yamal in this game is 17, but here, it's technically 18 like I mentioned, but at 18 years of age, Yamal is the captain of Barcelona, has scored a hat-trick in the UCL final, which has never been done before. History making by Yamal, and there's still half an hour or so left of this game. There's still more goals to get, which if you're a Bayern Munich fan, you're head in hands right now thinking, what happened in the foot? Oh no, that pass was awful. And Musiala scores, and Garcia's getting a yellow card for that. I'm not so sure why. Shot taken, Garcia, the save. It's good defending. What's going on here? They're playing. Okay. If they get a free kick here, what for? Harry Kane, I believe, to take it. No, it's going to be taken by Elise. He lays it short. It's blocked by Frankie de Jong. They can't block the second attempt though. Shot taken by Musiala, good save by Garcia. Into the centre to find Darwizzi, and Darwin Nunez smashes it into the back of the net. It's 4-1, and Darwin Nunez in the Champions League final gets a goal for himself. He deserves one. Obviously, in this whole series since Bremen, he's been a great striker for us. Has taken over the first team striker role from Lewandowski. Obviously, Lewandowski should most likely have played in this game at some point, but due to him getting that yellow card against Man City, he was suspended. Surprisingly, I didn't expect him to be so, but he is. And Darwin Nunez smashes it like he did to the corner post there. The corner post, the corner flag there. Into the back of the net to make it 4-1. And what the game has done, it was done for a while, but that goal from Bayern gave them a lifeline, and they couldn't find a second before we found a fourth. I think if they did find a second before we scored that goal, it would have been a very different game, and it could have maybe gone the distance as Garcia again parries that for no reason. They probably could have caught that. It's Darwin Nunez. Tried to just play over the top to Rafinha there, but the ball just kind of went straight up in the air and didn't go forward. So he's now puts it out of play, and that's the end of the game. And Barcelona, for the first time since 2015, have won the Champions League, and against a team that have given them a lot of heartbreak over the years in the Champions League in Bayern Munich. We should have to see, but let's cut to the trophy. They can see the man who scored a hat-trick in this final in Lamine Yamal lift the Champions League at the age of 18. What an insane performance from him. in this game. We also got the assist, obviously, to the Darwin Núñez. Also 4 goal contributions in the final for him, which we should have to see. And but with this performance there and lifting the Champions League, and surely to end this episode, we're going to see Lamine Yamal lift the Ballon d'Or, will win the Ballon d'Or. But we have seen stranger things happen where players more deserving not get it sometimes in Career Mode. But hopefully, Lamine will get the Ballon d'Or and will have that to his name, and probably the youngest winner to ever win it, as he wins the Champions League and lifts it as a captain of Barcelona. And what a series he's had, man. He's unbelievable in this game as his IRO. And we will see this in the future of Yamal. We almost saw it this season, but we will see it very soon with the youngster Lamine Yamal lifting the Champions League for Barcelona. Hopefully so. We'll just cut to the stats of the players, show you the stats they've had this season as the one more trophy lifted, and hopefully see the Ballon d'Or ceremony to end the series, and hopefully see this man, Lamine Yamal, win the Ballon d'Or. As you can see, Lamine Yamal in 47 games got 38 goal contributions with 10 assists and 28 goals. Rafinha with 24 goals and 12 assists. Lewandowski at the age of 36 gone down a -2, 22 goals and 3 from him. And Darwin Núñez 17 and 5 in 29 games to see that from him. In terms of assists, and you see Dani Olmo 19 assists and 3 goals to see that from him. And you can see Pedro up there as well. Lamine with 10. Gavi had a good season as well. And overall, this team played absolutely incredible. Let's cut to the Ballon d'Or ceremony and hopefully see Lamine Yamal went to a +6 in this season, which is insane, up to a 92, and hopefully see him lift the Ballon d'Or. And well, as expected, we are here with the Ballon d'Or ceremony with, well, a chance for Lamine Yamal, who it is going to be to win the Ballon d'Or here, but possibly the youngest ever to win it. At the age of 18, he is here in the series, and well, he deserves to win it with the season he did have. He's scoring a hat-trick in the Champions League final, handed it over here, which was to see to Lamine Yamal, who does lift the Ballon d'Or here, becoming the youngest ever winner to end this series off. We're going to enjoy it. Drop a like and subscribe. Check out the other Career Mode content we have done on it, what I've done on the channel. And next up will be a Ajax Career Mode. So if excited for that one, check that out. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye.